Hi YouTube. I still suck at doing this. I have this like fear that someone is listening and it's really embarrassing. But today we are doing just like a really short one take one cut video. It's Friday, November 26th, so American Thanksgiving just happened and it's a long weekend for a lot of us. I know in Canada this isn't even applicable, but I just wanted to, I guess, pop on because if you've consumed my content recently, you know that I'm discussing consistency and the importance of that. So while I did not take time to prepare a video this week, I am still putting something out for you. Just a little boy. But yeah, nothing too crazy going on. I have been busy doing a lot of drinking, which is not in the game plan, but it's, you know, slow and steady progress. I'm still in my morning routine done, but I've been feeling really low energy when it comes to, I guess, my goals this week and achieving them. So as soon as I wrap this, I'm going to go to a coffee shop and do some much needed work. And that's about all I've had going on since Tuesday. Not much. I'm trying to schedule this channel to be more like one video where it's like vlog style and one where it's more beneficial content, because if I ever want to grow, that's kind of how people are finding my stuff, is, you know, my 75 hard video. People can type in 75 hard and they necessarily aren't looking for me, but they'll find the video with hopefully some helpful ideas in it. So that's where we're at right now. I have no clue though what to do next, like, so I'm trying to figure that out. That's been going on. Yeah, I had American Thanksgiving yesterday. Big boy on. So overall nothing crazy, just been doing some of that stuff. So yeah, I guess what I will bring to you today and what I'll share with you is my best tips for, I guess, shifting your mindset and staying grateful on theme with this American Thanksgiving. And I have not written anything out, but for me one of the biggest things is keeping a gratitude journal at night. For a couple months, it started like a few months back, where I keep a gratitude journal, and it was like one of those small ones, and I would write a list of, it was probably about 13 things that I could fit in there that I was grateful for. In the end, before I went on my journey in August, I like wasn't really feeling that. I was just sometimes going through the motions. And one of the things that's helped me be grateful in my day to day is not just listing, you know, when I'm physically writing them down, because yes, you write them down, but then like the big thing is to actually feel that, not just writing it down because it's like one thing on your to-do list to write your gratitude list. So I've been trying to get more specific with my daily gratitudes, and I'm trying to implement it a little bit more often. So doing one kind of in the morning and at night. Again, about 10 items is what I aim for, and I'm aiming for more specific stuff. So in the morning it's usually like something along the lines of like my coffee or like the weather or something like that, and at the end of the night it tends to be something a little bit more like a specific interaction that I had with someone or something like that. So that's helped me. Getting specific definitely is helpful. And other than that, meditation, I talk about it across a lot of my socials, but it honestly has changed the way that I view a lot of things. If I'm feeling like anxious or all over the place, just take it and do it. And it also lets me know where I'm going to be at for the day. Like yesterday I had one and I did probably about 8 minutes, because sometimes I just go until my brain keeps going, and it's probably bad to have to stop at that point, but sometimes it feels right. So yesterday was totally fine. I do this thing where it's gonna sound probably really weird, but I zoom out and I look at myself from an outsider perspective. Like my eyes are closed, but I can like see the environment I'm in, and I can like look at myself, and then I just like watch myself breathe. It's really weird. And that's when my brain isn't going like a million miles a minute. But when it is, like today, it was just like all of these different places. So I can tell if I'm gonna have like a really calm, good day, or if it's gonna be a little bit more chaotic. And when it is more I can't speak right now. When it is more chaotic, I can combat that by, you know, once I meditate, it does put me in this different state of like, all right, you're chaotic, what are we gonna do about it? And also, like, my big thing is I stopped listening to guided meditations when I just put on like I type in a frequency. So today I typed in 555 hertz frequency meditation music and just picked like a playlist that popped up and then put on a timer for 10 minutes. So that's how I've been doing it. But yeah, by not listening to a meditation music, it allows me to sit and kind of see where I go. And then as I'm physically sitting there, I also just really sink into, again, just experiencing being. Yesterday I went on a walk and I took a few moments, like a few minutes, to like think about my legs physically taking steps. Which again is something that when you're walking you don't even think about it. Like breathe. I want that to go away. Like breathing, you don't think about it. It just happens for the most part. So when you bring your conscious attention to these things that are running on autopilot, it's kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of weird. The walking one is kind of weird, but I would recommend doing that. And I guess that brings us to my third kind of tip, which is just like just living in like this present moment, and meditation helps me achieve that. So they're kind of linked, but I'm reading The Power of Now by, it's got a weird name, Eckhart Tolle, could be wrong, I'll list it in the show notes. But yeah, I've been doing that, and just living in this like current moment really does take the power away from your anxieties and stuff about the future. And it's also just nice, like holy, like just realizing that like these specific circumstances have come together to bring you to this moment in your life, and you're born in a time where we have technology and we have social media and we have electricity, and like the freaking sky drops water sometimes, and there's oceans, and the moon affects the tides. Like it's insane once you like zoom out and think about it. So it's important to actually like sit here and be like I sit like this sometimes when I meditate, my palms up, or when I'm even just trying to get more in sync with what this current existence is. Ugh, this is getting really like ooh, but whatever. I sit there and I'll move my finger because it's like there's air. That's air. Try it. It's yeah. That instantly again shifts my gratitude. I'm just like, I'm like, holy shit, life is insane. What else? Doing something when I'm feeling really down-ish, and I realize that I haven't done any of my healthy habits, even though it's hard. What really helps me to again increase my gratitude for myself, and mostly for myself, is just by taking one of those things that you wanted to do today, one of those healthy habits that you know you should do, and like just actually forcing yourself to do them. Because then if you're like still not feeling it, you can look back and be like, wow, I stretched today, or wow, I worked out today, or whatever it may be. So that's been really helpful as well. So I think I will leave you with those, because again, we said short and sweet today. It is American Thanksgiving, and on theme of ways that you can increase your gratitude in your daily life. And I mean, I am also very privileged. Like I am my hardships are almost non-existent. I do, obviously everyone has stuff going on. So just as a caveat that like, obviously shit is hard for a lot of people. So these are the ways that I find help me. You know, I'm not going through anything like extremely triggering or anything like that right now. So for me, this is what helps me. If you're in kind of a different circumstance, I don't know if it'll help you, but hopefully you can give some of this stuff a try and just find some beauty and some gratitude for this like world. And even if you're in a bad situation, maybe find some gratitude in that, because there's something that you can learn from literally everything that you go through in life. So that is all I have for you today. And if you're American, I hope you have a wonderful, actually if you're Canadian as well, it doesn't matter if you're American, but for all of you, I hope you have a wonderful weekend. My American friends, happy Thanksgiving. I hope that these extra days off are exactly what you need to rest and recharge. And that is it. So I will see you on Tuesday for another video. It'll hopefully be more planned, but you know me, you know what you're signing up for, you know what you're getting into. So alright, that's it. I will see you later.